we're formally welcoming you to the Guild of Health Writers Writing Awards 2018. I'm Jeanette Marshall, and this is Sarah Stacey. We are joint chairs of the Guild.
It's thrilling to see you all here at this award ceremony. I can't tell you, it's the culmination of 12 months of very hard work. We want to thank everyone involved, notably our sponsors, without whom we could not possibly be here. They've been enormously generous. We also want to thank our judges, both the journalists and the medical experts, and of course everyone who entered their work in one or more of the 8 categories of awards. We also want to thank the Guild Committee, our fellow committee members, who are dotted around the room, who put in huge amounts of effort and energy. And lastly, over there behind the pillar, shy as a shrinking violet, our indefatigable administrator, Jatinder Stewart. The Guild simply couldn't function.
And we're proud to say that we've had a record number of entries for these awards, and the quality of work has been very high indeed. Each category has been led by a committee member, and in the first round, the judges consisted a committee member and a health journalist who read every entry and then drew up a shortlist. From that, we had a second round of judging in which the same committee member was with a different health journalist and a medical expert, because we really wanted to make sure all the facts were right. So that then resulted in a nominated winner and a runner-up, and in one case, more than one runner-up, because the quality was so high. So there was a lot of discussion along the way, which was always lively, and sometimes it was quite vigorous, actually.
That happens when people don't always totally agree, but they came to a unanimous verdict in the end. Now, on to the bit we've all been waiting for. We're delighted that our old friend and colleague Liz Earle, MBE, a founder member of the Guild in 1994, has agreed to host the evening. And the format is this. As the shortlist for each of the 8 categories goes up on the screen, Liz will announce the runner-up, and then, in true Strictly style, the winner, and invite them and a representative from the sponsoring company to come up on stage. The sponsor's representative will introduce her or himself and the company, and then give out the awards. At that point, there will be a few moments when the screen goes blank, apart from the Guild logo. This is not a technical disaster, so please don't worry. It's just so the photographer, Charlotte O'Gara, can take pictures without scary-looking splodges, which happened to be orange when we had the run through, and it really wasn't a good look.
So after all the awards have been presented by Liz, we hope you will all join us again in the atrium for supper and more drinks and more fun. And we'd also like to take the opportunity to say to all those who've entered and who are not members of the Guild, do inquire about joining, because we have fantastic events throughout the year. This is just one of them, and there are many more that we would love to come to. So without any more introduction, I'd like to introduce Liz Earle, who we're very pleased has agreed to give out the awards tonight. So thank you, Liz.
Thank you very much, Sarah, Jeanette, and hello, good evening. So this is a real moment for me to be here tonight, because as one of the original founders of the Guild of Health Writers and its very first vice chair, who would have thought that all this time on we would be flourishing and doing exactly what we set out to do, which was to really improve and promote and highlight the importance of really strong, great quality health journalism. And it's especially good to see so many old, in the nicest sense, faces, including some of the founders, the very early members of the Guild, still so actively involved. We've got here Lee Rodwell, Jeanette Marshall, obviously, my favourite one, Sarah. And it does seem just moments ago that we were launching the Guild of Health Writers in Pall Mall back in 1994. 24 years ago, I could only think you must have been very small children. Yes. Otherwise the math doesn't work. But it's so encouraging to see that our original founding principles promoting the highest professional standards of health writing still stand. You can see that very clearly on the Guild's website homepage, and that of course is what this evening is all about. So way back then, personally, I was writing for magazines, as well as writing health and wellbeing books, without ever dreaming that one day I would have my own magazine, Lizelle Wellbeing, which is now published by the global magazine giant Hearst. And we've seen an absolute explosion in the availability and the interest in health and wellbeing as subjects that fundamentally affect us all. And that's why it's never been more so important or relevant to recognise and commend those who work so tirelessly to spread such helpful and important news to the public. And that's what this lovely evening is all about celebrating. So Sarah explained, the shortlist will come up on the screen. I will announce the runner-up and then the winner of each category and invite them onto the stage together with a representative from the sponsor who will then say a few words and present the awards to the runner-up and the winner. So, the first category, and this is mental health, sponsored by Calms Lavender. And the runner-up is Melissa Hoggenboom for Locked Up and Vulnerable When Prison Makes Things Worse. And the winner is Kat Arney. Reboot the brain. So if I can invite Kat and Melissa onto the stage together with Catherine Major, who will present the awards on behalf of Calms Lavender.
Catherine.
Thank you. So I'm just going to say a few words tonight. So congratulations to our winner and runner-up this evening for the mental health category. I'm delighted to be here on behalf of Calms Lavender this evening to present the award. I'm from Think Health and we represent their communications. Anxiety is a really prevalent mental health condition in the UK, with 1 in 5 of us suffering. And it's important to consider all support and treatment options for anxiety. A daily capsule of lavender oil is proven to relieve anxiety symptoms, but it's also been proven to be as effective as benzodiazepines in treating anxiety without any withdrawal symptoms such as addiction or dependency. And I should say massive congratulations to you both for your commitment to raising awareness of mental health, which journalism is such a big part of.
Lots of lovely pictures for everybody. And we do have all the editors who are here and make me very proud of their writers. Thank you.
Into our second category, and this is children's health, sponsored by Pure Essential. The runner-up is Natasha Eve Winachik for her article, When Your Child Has a Rare Medical Condition Doctors Can't Diagnose. And the winner is Catherine Scott for her report, How Felix White, who died aged 6 from neuroblastoma, is helping other children with his disease to live longer. So, Caroline and Natasha, would you please come up on the stage? been given out by Simon McCandish, UK Managing Director of Pure Essential.
Hello, well, many congratulations on your recognition. At Pure Essentials, we believe in the efficacy of nature, and it's really important to us that everything that we do is scientifically based. And the reason why we're very proud to be associated with these awards is because journalism plays a pivotal role in changing people's perceptions of how they can manage their health and well-being. So many congratulations and well done. Thank you.
Jolly heavy, the certificates. Maybe you need a camel to take them home.
Okay, so on to our third category, and that is women's health, sponsored by Parker Herbs. Now we have two runners-up in this category because the judges felt both entries were so deserving. So the first runner-up is Joanna Moorhead for Cancer I Could Deal With, Losing My Breast I Could Not, and Jane Feynman for Why So Many Doctors Fail to Take Women Suffering Pain as Seriously as Men. And the winner is Rasheen Derbyshire for her article, Has Vaginal Mesh Surgery Become the Biggest Health Scandal to Hit British Women? So
Sorry, I'm getting the wrong way.
Rasheen, Joanna and Jane would like to come and receive their awards from Tim Westwood, joint founder of Parker Herbs.
Tim, would you like to say a few words?
Good evening, everybody. Congratulations, you three. It's really brilliant. As well. So, I'm Tim from Parker and I started 17 years ago as an assistant. We've been on a journey now connecting people to the power of plants, and connecting people, plants, and planets together, and hopefully informing and educating people to a healthy, happy life through herbs. And you guys are doing that, you're generous, and the articles you've been doing for a long tradition for many long years now. So I want to say a big thank you to you for informing and keeping this news and this information out to people. I had a story about 10 years ago where I was in my office and a lady rang me up and said, thank you, Tim, you saved my life. I said, what do you mean I saved your life? So I went to the doctors and they prescribed me antidepressants, basically. Just before I thought I'd take them, I go to the health food store with Solihull and see if there's one last hope. So I went to the health store and the lady there said, why is it me? It's not depression, it's something else. It's just the time of life you're going through. Before you take these antidepressants, try this. And she tried some more herbs and it worked. She said, you saved my marriage, you saved my health, thank you so much. So you ladies obviously will help and support and save other people's lives, hopefully to more endeavours. I want to say thank you and a very congratulations to you three tonight as well. So congratulations.
Oh, sorry. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh God, sorry. Directions. Maybe around the corner. Do you want me to go around that?
On to men's health, which is sponsored by Future You. And the runner-up is Moya Sana for Inconceivable Truth. We're heading from male fertility crisis to not bad. And the winner is Jessica Hamilton. Give dads a chance for surprising new science to fatherhood. So Jessica and Moya would like to come up on the stage together with Mads Dixon from Future You, who will present the awards.
Absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to you both. It feels particularly appropriate that Future You would sponsor the Men's Health Awards. We've recently launched a product called Fertility Plus, and I know you're doing huge amounts of help making sure that male fertility is something that gets talked about, because we don't feel it's talked about enough. So congratulations and thanks again for everything you do.
Our fifth award for articles about ageing, sponsored by Diamond. And the runner-up is Susie Godson for Midlife Sex. Yes, 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 she was good. And the winner is Sally Ady. His exclusive report was inside the clinic in California offering young blood to cure aging. Is it safe and will it work? So Sally and Susie would like to come up and receive your awards from Nicholas Barnes on behalf of Diamond.
We've just received a text from Susie. She's got held up somewhere, so she's very sorry. She can't
Well, I haven't actually read it.
I'm so sorry.
I've done it twice though.
Have you got one winner?
Well, congratulations, Annie. I'm kind of sorry to see you win an age. As a very small independent pharmaceutical company, Diamond have always been hugely appreciative of all of the support in the field. So we're very grateful to be able to return a bit of that support and presenting this award. So massive congratulations again. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Can you give me?
Yes. I'm sorry.
So moving on, we come to the lifestyle category, sponsored by Waitrose. And the runner-up here is Michael LePage for A New Kind of Superfood. And the winner is Jane Fine. The moving article was Low Calorie and Low Carb Diets for Weight Loss in Primary Care. So Jane Michael would like to come up with Moira Howie and present the awards on behalf of Waitrose.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Moira Howie. Waitrose is delighted to sponsor this lifestyle category for the Guild of Health Writers. I'm sure the standards are incredibly high, and it's a really difficult thing to do. Lifestyle is such a broad category. Waitrose has worked really hard over the last 12 months to try and put health really at the forefront, trying a number of initiatives around health in our stores, and of course it's work that writers like this do, which helps to inform people and give them better advice about health and well-being. So well done, and thank you very much.
Our penultimate award is for the specialist health category, which is sponsored by Medtronic Limited. And the runner-up is Jessica Hansley for a DNA test, put your genes on sale. And the winner is Natasha Lola. Is closing in on cancer, new therapies, new priorities. So Natasha and Jessica on stage to be presented by Rebecca Fancini of Medtronic.
Congratulations on being here tonight. I'm Rebecca from Medtronic, the world's leading medical device company. We alleviate pain, restore health and extend life for millions of patients around the globe every year. Suffering with cancers, Parkinson's disease, stroke, cardiovascular health issues, and type 1 diabetes. Every second, 2 patients receive one of our life-saving therapies. I always like to be supporting excellence in healthcare writing this evening, so congratulations.
So our final award of the evening, that's a really exciting one, because this is for the young journalist, aged 25 and under. And this is sponsored by the Linen. And the runner-up is Stephen Matthews for his feature on the father of the cancer-stricken 4-year-old girl who broke the internet's heart. And the winner is Layla Hadrani for the destructive effects of breast cancer. And also Karen Riddell-Huron of Manuno to come to the stage and present the award to Layla and Stephen.
I'm delighted to be here this evening with everyone here at the Guild of Health Writers, and I'm also delighted that Manuno is sponsoring the Young Journalist Award. Journalism has been at the forefront in recent years of pushing forward the agenda on gut health, and I think many people would agree now you can barely open a newspaper without someone writing about the issues of gut health, and that's what Manuno is all about. We're a unique lactose-derived galacto-oligosaccharide. We're a prebiotic as opposed to a probiotic. And we have about more than 14 years worth of research behind us, 35 clinical studies to show the impact of a prebiotic like Manuno, feeding the friendly bacteria in your gut to help your general well-being. I think Mr. Hippocrates has said that all disease starts in the gut he might be pushing things a bit there, but we do know that the microbiome is important for everyone to keep healthy and to enhance everyone's well-being on a daily basis. Taking just one sachet of Bimuno every day can really help you with this. Is the end of the sales spiel. If anyone would like to try some later, please come and find me. Well, congratulations to you both. Well done. I read both your articles. I thought they were absolutely fantastic.
Is it Susie? Might do a mock-up for her then.
Oh, that's really exciting.
It's really classic, but after all that excitement, I think everyone is probably needing to food and drink. I'd like to congratulate all the winners and say thank you again to our very generous sponsors who have literally made this evening possible. Thank you to the judges and so many behind the scenes who organised this wonderful event. So if you'd like to make sure you pick up all your belongings and perhaps move back to the atrium for a glass of some celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. Also, there are goodie bags. So don't leave without them, because there are all sorts of really wonderful and interesting things in there. So if you're at the front desk when you go, but please stay and have lots of lovely stuff and talk and have fun and make merry, because this is our Christmas party.